You're about to open a window into the life of a ghost hunter. We'll show you dark, creepy roads that fade into the night. We'll show you haunted places, but most importantly, we'll show you what happens along the way there.
Hi everybody, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Linda.
I'm Will.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Will.
Alright, and we're heading up to a place called, I put this in the GPS here, I forget what it was
Surry.
called. It's near Surry, yeah, it's like Elbron or something like
Yeah.
that. For an investigation tonight.
Do what?
Elbron?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe. But Will, introduce what's going on here. You brought a package. Will shows up with a little gift bag for us.
All the time. No, we do the Your Town Ghost Walks throughout the week, and we just so happen to have some fans that came along and gave us this awesome gift bag. So I haven't opened it yet. I don't know what's in it. Could be anything. We might have to edit this video. But this is from Lexi and Nikki.
All right. So thank you, Lexi and Nikki. Let's have Linda reveal what's in this bag here.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
see. It's heavy. There's actually quite a few things in here. Oh, I see chips for one thing. Let's see. Carolina Kettle Down East Carolina barbecue chips. Ooh.
Those sound pretty good.
They do. I don't think I've ever seen this brand, so I'm kind of excited to try those and see what those
Yeah.
taste like. And I think there's another one in here so that people can share. Oh, yeah, look at those jalapeno queso flavor.
Oh, nice.
Yep,
nice.
that's right up Jeff's
Had Will
alley.
in mind with that one.
I
Yep.
forgot to mention they're from the Outer Banks, so they wanted to get us stuff that we would like from
Oh,
down there.
okay. Well, that's really
Yeah,
cool.
From the Outer Banks.
Fans from the Outer
Oh.
Banks.
They came all the way
wow.
from the Outer Banks to take the
Yeah.
ghost walk, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Look, another thermos, another like coffee mug, but it's
Oh,
got all
man.
the lighthouses from the Outer Banks.
Look at that. I wonder how many of
Isn't
those
that neat?
lighthouses are haunted.
I don't know.
The one at Cape Hatteras is.
I know that, yeah. I don't know if the one at Buxton is or not. That's very nice. Oh, there's a ton of stuff in here. Good Lord. Let's see. Oh, a bottle koozie. OBX.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's got a horse on it. Very nice. Probably one of the horses from Kerala. Ooh, beef jerky. Flamin'
Oh, yeah.
hot. Flamin' hot Matador
flamin' hot.
beef jerky.
That's got Will's name all over it, too. We might have to do
Yeah.
a little challenge with that later
Yeah,
on.
and a glittery OBX sticker,
Nice.
which is very nice. Oh, hot sauce. Look at that.
Oh, man. What kind of hot sauce we got there?
What's it say? Something
Ghost
land.
jalapeno.
Yeah, ghost jalapeno.
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds
Nice.
good. And there's still more. Believe
Oh,
it or not.
wow.
Oh, here's
Jeez.
a little OBX magnet that I think is going to have to go on the back of the truck there. And let's see. I think this is a can of peanuts. Ooh, the Virginia Diner Old Bay seasoned
Oh,
peanuts.
nice. A
Nice.
local classic.
Yeah, somebody knows we like peanuts.
Somebody knows we like food in general.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because there's a lot of food in here. There's still more. There's something. What is this?
Wow. Jeez, they really all went all out here.
Tom's Hot Cracklins.
Oh, some hot
Oh,
cracklings.
yeah. Those sound
We
good.
could try those, too.
Yeah, definitely. And one more thing here, I believe, unless I'm missing something. Oh, an OBX hat. Look at that.
Nice. Isn't that neat?
Yeah, that's
Wow,
really
that's a
cool.
lot of stuff.
It is a lot of stuff, and they spent a lot of money on us, but we certainly appreciate all of the stuff they gave us. Some really cool stuff. We don't get down to the Outer Banks as much as we used to, or as much as we would like to, especially with the coronavirus and everything. But this will certainly make us feel like we're out on the beach
Yeah.
Enjoying the surf and the sunshine.
That's right. So thank you. We really appreciate this.
Burning our lips off.
If we knew you were bringing that, we wouldn't have charged you for the ghost tour, huh?
That's right.
Yep, that's right.
Alright, so we're at Napoli.
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 Yeah, we don't
Take a
know.
little look at the menu here. Napoli. Looking like they got some good stuff here. Kind of wondered about these calzones. Calzones are always good, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, calzones are good. The stromboli is probably pretty good too, but I'm not really sure which one to get. Like, I'm still kind of confused about which is which and what is in each of them. So, I don't know. I might have to ask and then kind of make my decision.
What do you got there, Will? You got dinner?
Oh yeah. I'm so
Is that going to be
hungry.
enough to hold you over?
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you.
I'm hungry, man.
What's that? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I was talking about. You're going to dip that in the ranch and eat it, or what's going to happen with that?
No, can't do it. You can't eat pork. Sorry.
Well, these guys up here, Will, you got the
Hang on, I'm dipping
got
this
the
in the
salad
ranch.
as well, right? Oh yeah, there you go.
Here's
What
taking
you
my
should
foot,
do
too.
is use that as a funnel,
Yeah.
and like put the shorter end in your mouth and pour the ranch in through the funnel.
It may not be
Funnel
that
some
bad.
ranch.
I don't like ranch that much.
Oh man, that was an obnoxious bite.
That's some good ranch.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a tiny little salad.
It is. It's so cute.
kind of
I like it. I like these places because it tastes like they make their own ranch.
Yeah, they probably do.
So, Will's spaghetti has arrived. That looks like some pretty serious meatballs on top of that
Oh
spaghetti.
yeah, man. Mondo meatballs.
You gonna do an obnoxious bite? See if you can eat one with a single bite.
Oh no, sir. It's too hot.
Probably too, yeah. Burn us
I want
down.
that cool off. Wait till you guys get your food.
And it's not too often you hear something like that, you know.
Like quite a pizza there. What is that? The margarita pizza?
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's hot.
it does look pretty good. And Will,
Yeah. I got a cannellini.
oh, candellina.
Yeah. So
Cannellini?
Cannellini.
Yeah, what's that got in it?
It's got veal and spinach.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So let's
Not even trying it.
see. I'm gonna take a bite.
Yeah,
It's gonna burn my mouth, but
see
here
the
we go.
steam coming out of that thing there.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, people can be all over that.
Man, that was an obnoxious bite
Yeah.
of a baby cow.
That's great.
I know, Will eating some baby cows, that's bound to get some comments.
That is so good.
All we need now is someone with a Trump shirt to come in.
So Will has that spaghetti there, huh?
Oh yeah.
I see you ate those meatballs already, huh? Or did you break them up?
I broke them
Oh no, man. I swallowed them whole.
Nothing like a good meatball.
Oh yeah, man.
It's too big.
Oh man,
Look at this.
That's a small.
Yeah, that's the small. Small stromboli. Yep. And I can smell the onions and peppers coming off of it. It smells kind of like a, like a supreme pizza. And I love that. I love supreme pizza. So I'm really excited about that.
Oh yeah, so there you get a look at the inner workings of the stromboli. Mushrooms and peppers, maybe some other
Peppers,
things. that might be in there.
onions, yeah, sausage, pepperoni, mozzarella, I think, and sauce.
That's pretty
So I
good.
think that's it. Yeah.
So how's the pizza?
It's good.
It's really, really hot.
It's really hot.
Now this right here is the calzone. Oh man, this is the small as well. Barely fits on the tray.
Wow.
So I'm eager to tear it into that. And
Wonder how big the large is.
the largest probably need 2 tables for it.
You probably would, because that's damn near enough for 2 people. So I've been eating it. So far, I've just gotten chunks of like really melted cheese, but it's amazing. It's really, really good. I can't wait to get to the center where there's actually more stuff in there.
How's that baby cow?
It's delicious. Yeah. It died for a reason, and that reason was for me to enjoy it.
All right, so I'm gonna take a piece out of the middle here of this calzone. A little bit
Got
of
some hot pepper there.
little bit of hot pepper on there. You gotta spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Ah, it's not the slotted holes.
Oh.
I always talk about that.
Oh man, Jeff, you add something, I gotta add something, man.
Yeah, you gotta add a little,
No
little
man left
spice to
behind.
it.
Your turn, Will.
Here we go.
Holy. Good Lord.
Supposed to be calzone. All right, so Napoli.
Napoli Ristorante Italiano.
It's kind of got a dark parking lot here, but we'll get under the light.
I'm pretty sure it's Napoli, eh? I think
Is
they're
it Canadian?
Italian Canadians.
Ah, it could be. It could be, I'm
Napoli,
sure.
Napoli, eh?
Right, but definitely a good place. If you're ever up
Delicious.
this way, I'd recommend stopping in here and checking it out.
It's in Carrollton.
Yeah.
Carrollton, is that where we are?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. I'll get on the road here and get Will an energy drink and head up to the investigation.
Yeah. Maybe some coffee.
Yeah.
7-Eleven right there.
Yep, that's right.
I knew it was one right there.
All right. Going to 7-Eleven here, and perhaps we can find the hottest chip on earth,
I doubt it.
because this is one of those 7-Elevens that is kind of in the middle of nowhere where they're rumored to have them, but you never know what's going to happen here. Now, we already did the hottest chip challenge, Will, but we want to get the whole chip.
Yeah.
Viewers are requesting it.
No, it's not that. Okay.
Oh.
So is this 2 for $4?
Jeez, that's a
whole
pretty
box?
good price right there. Yeah, look at that.
That's what the price tag says.
It's the king size. Check out this coffee here. Piping hot, I venture to say. So, Will, you doing that thing where you just mix a bunch of them together, or what?
Now I'm getting a pumpkin spice latte in January.
Ah, the pumpkin spice latte. It's still here at 7-Eleven. So, what's the energy drink of choice?
Oh, this is new. I wanted to try it.
G Fuel.
All right.
Usually I drink Bang, but you know, try something new.
Got to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. There's an energy over there. It's like 400 milligrams of caffeine. Die off
jeez.
that.
What is it?
Spike.
Oh,
I've heard about that.
let's get it.
People
Spike's
died
no
off.
joke. I've had that before.
Nah, you don't want to get that, man. I've heard people died off that.
Yeah, that's some serious stuff.
Like, it used to be banned in the U.S. So I guess they brought it back.
Well,
Is this the only one?
guys, then we can really have some evidence of some good
Oh, I gotta get the original.
Yeah, that's right.
That
That's
one
true.
is no calorie. I gotta make sure I get all the calories in my heart attack.
Now, does that still have the label on it that says like you should be 18 to get it and all that
Nah,
other
man, I
stuff?
feel like you should
It
be
used
12.
to.
Yeah, do not use if you're under the age of 18 or elderly.
I feel like it should be 12.
Yeah.
12-year-olds can drink a Spike, right?
Jeez,
Oh, man, now I want to get it because Will's
pretty
having it.
serious stuff.
Yeah.
I've always been scared to drink it.
Yeah, if Will's getting it. I
I've
think
had this before. It's not.
Have you had that
You
before?
won't die yet. I've tried all of these.
I had
Drink
it
the whole
before.
thing at one time. Watch what happens.
Sure.
I had that before when I was at work one time, and like I was pretty shaky the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some pretty serious stuff.
We sit there doing EVP session, just like.
No hottest chip, but I think Will found the next best thing, perhaps.
It's Oreos from the hottest lady, Lady Gaga. So she came out with her own type of Oreo. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up real quick. Here we go. All right, so let's see the Lady Gaga Oreo.
All right.
Oh my Lord.
Here we
If
go.
it's anything as good as her rendition of the national anthem, I'm sure it'll be stellar.
There it is. Look at that. Green in the middle, pink on the outside. All right,
That was like drugs.
here we go.
What?
It's like a drug.
I'm gonna eat it separate. Let me eat the cookie. The cookie, it has a strawberry flavor.
Yeah.
Now,
What the
Green
hell's the
stuff.
green stuff?
It's like Ecto Cooler.
Ugh.
I don't know. It sort of tastes like cream. I don't know. Let me try it all at once.
So the ultimate question, though, is it good or?
It's good.
that sounded like a lie.
I feel like you're not being truthful.
I think I'd rather have chocolate though.
Yeah.
I think this is my favorite non-Oreo Oreo. If that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
here at the location, doing our baseline sweeps. Quite a bit of activity here. We had a chance to sit down with the gentleman and get the interview, and a lot of stuff that's going on in this house.
He was a utility musician.
Oh, wow.
And some of the promotional crap that we put
that is
together.
really cool.
This is Grandpapa.
Oh, wow.
Grandpapa had 11 children, raised 2 of his grandchildren, 5 heart attacks.
Oh, yeah, no wonder.
Yeah, but his,
Yeah.
his lungs killed him.
Oh,
he
wow.
smoked Salem 100s from the time he was 9.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
That's
This
Raymond
is-
Fairchild.
Yeah, I don't recognize him.
Raymond was 5 times world champion bluegrass banjo player.
Really?
He had 5 gold records.
Huh.
He was a member of the Grand Ole Opry. He had pictures of him and Earl Scruggs and Roy Acuff and all those guys.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Got me up on stage with him to play music.
Huh.
But I asked them if they were talking about before the show. I didn't know they were the band. I thought it was just a bunch of hillbillies. They were chewing tobacco and drinking something out of a mason jar. Maggie Valley, North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
I later found out that have y'all ever heard of Popcorn Sutton?
Yes.
The moonshine guy? Well, that was Raymond Fairchild's uncle.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm surprised
anyway,
I haven't
I
heard
didn't
of
know they were the band. I'm just sitting around talking with them, you know, and the bass player, Eddie Lovelace,
Yeah.
said, "You're a musician, aren't you?" I said, "How do you know that?" He said, "Well, one musician can always tell another one." I told my wife, I said, "Well, that ain't true, because I sure as hell didn't know he was one."
Yeah.
But the second, we went to see him 2 nights in a row. The second night he got me on stage. But I asked him, there was a song done by a country duo back in the 50s called Lonzo and Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
They just sang comedy music.
Oh.
And so they had a song called Don't Let 'Em Tear That Little Brown Building Down.
Yeah.
And it's about an outhouse.
Yeah.
Maggie Valley's full of tourists from all up down the East Coast.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Raymond felt the need to explain what an outhouse was.
Yeah.
And it reminded him of a funny story. He said that during the war, he didn't say which war, he said, me and Mama had to go live with Uncle Frank and Aunt Lil.
Mm-hmm.
He said, now Uncle Frank was a tall, skinny man, had a chin of whiskers come clean down his head, but Aunt Lil was a big woman. She'd go 300 pounds. Said she came in from the outhouse one day, she said, Frank, I've done had all I'm going to take out of that place. He said, well, Lil wants the world to mine. She said, you get your tools and come on. So he grabbed a hammer and a little, little wooden tool kit with saw and nails and all that.
Yeah.
Opened the door to the outhouse, and he said, well, Lil, I don't see nothing wrong with it or anything. She said, well, you raise that lid and look down in there. He leaned over. This is him telling the story.
Uh-huh.
She poked him in the butt with her cane. He lunged forward. His beard got hung in a crack in the seat. Ripped a double handful of chin whiskers out.
Oh.
He got mad, spun around on her, and he said, Lil, you shouldn't have done that. That hurt. She said, it do get aggravating, don't it? He told that on stage that night.
Oh, jeez.
And there was a woman
That's
from
hilarious.
New York that I thought was going to lay an egg. I've never seen anybody laugh as hard in my life.
Alright, so we did an EVP session in one of the rooms where some of the activity has happened. Crayons have been thrown around, and there's a swing in there, that electric swing that would come on. So what we're going to do for this case is analyze the audio as we go. So the case files video should be up next week. That's how quick it'll happen. But more importantly, for some of us, is the fact that we'll be able to get some immediate answers. We'll go over these recordings, and then if there's any answers that we got, we'll be able to go back and ask some questions related to what was said on the recording. So we're walking around the outside here, just because there has been some strange noises out here tonight.
Heard that right there?
I don't know, we do got the flags waving here. Almost sounded like there were voices out here at some points. But this investigation's been some interesting things. Linda's in there listening to our last spirit box session that we just did. And we came out here just to get some final pan overs and to see if there's anything strange out here. And it's about 25 degrees.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, imagine camping on this.
Not on the ice.
That'd be a rough night.
Yeah, that would be bad. Definitely need the cots for that one.
It would have been there at the fire pit. It would have been right over here.
I imagine out in the summer though, you got those danger noodles.
Oh yeah. I bet you that's why its foundation's so high.
For the danger noodles?
Not just those, but floods too. There's blueberries all over the ground.
Dog's racked out.
Yeah. That's where we're about to be after this sheet stop.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no sheets around here.
7-Eleven, I guess.
Yeah, and we've got to go all the way down to Norfolk.
Yeah. Go bless the house.
Be a good time. Yeah, absolutely. I see a picture opportunity here.
Red light camera ahead.
Ooh, red light camera ahead.
Ooh, it told us.
So we're crossing over the James River Bridge, and we're heading down to Norfolk, Virginia, where we've been called in to come and do a house cleansing. Now, there's not going to be an investigation here. It's going to be kept private. The gentleman just reached out to us, wanted us to help because he had some serious activity going on. Now, the interesting thing about this is the proximity to where we were for our last case that seemed to have something possibly demonic there. It's very close proximity to that location.
Yeah, like only a few miles, right?
5 miles down the road.
5 miles down the road, yeah.
So very close proximity, and like I said, some serious activity that's been going on.
Yes.
And it's to the point where he's not concerned with getting evidence of it. He knows it's there. He just wants some help trying to figure out how to get rid of it. So we're going to go down here. We're going to talk to him and see what we can do.
But first,
probably going to stop at a Wawa.
yeah, gotta have some more coffee.
And this investigation that we just came from, we didn't show a lot of the clips from the investigation here.
Yeah.
Because I had the incident where I would normally, I'd put down the 4K camera and record with this one for a little bit for Gas, Grub, and Ghost, because I would never want the same scenes in both or the same clips in both. But every time I would cut off the 4K camera with the IR and everything, stuff would start happening.
Yeah.
And I'd get it on this camera here and have to splice this into it, and it wouldn't have the same quality. So I kept that camera running the whole time, and got some pretty cool things.
Yes.
You know, nothing serious, nothing in the EVP sessions, but we did pick up some spirit box responses, some possible spirit box responses, and that's going to be revealed. That video may actually be out before this one.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens here. But here we go, off into the night to this Wawa right here on the left. Okay, because looks like there's some action there that we probably don't want to get involved in.
It's further up on the right.
All right. So Wawa has the Winter Reserve.
Yes.
And I'm hearing some pretty good things about this stuff.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it, but I figured I'd try it because it's a little something different. It's got the snowflake on the front. I like the snowflake.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure how credible my source is. I heard good things about it. On the gas pumps out in front of the Wawa here, they have little ads that come on.
Yeah, those people that put those there are a little bit biased. Oh, that's weird.
What's the deal with that?
3D Dorito.
Huh. That's pretty interesting.
That's weird.
What do you got there, Will? What is that?
Yeah, I get. Oh, that's a lot of chocolate. It's
That is a lot
it's
of
a chocolate cheesecake smoothie. I
that's
told
pretty
somebody
good.
that I would eat healthier, and yeah,
Not happening.
no. And then I got a Chipotle chicken. What's up?
Oh
Shorty.
man, I
Got
should have
the
gone
shorty.
for a hoagie.
Yeah.
Should have. Instead, I went for this chocolate donut.
A hell of a lot of chocolate.
I need to get this raw.
It's a few hours later, 4:12 in the morning. Okay, we're done with our house cleansing down in Norfolk. We're back here at the Walmart. And we figured only appropriate, being that we were generously given these gifts, to do a flamin' hot Matador challenge.
Try it out.
Give it a try. We'll each get a piece.
I used to call him Potato.
A potato.
A
The
potato.
potato challenge.
Potato challenge.
So let's, everyone, I guess,
I can smell it. Man.
Yeah.
That's strong.
I love the smell of beef jerky.
Spicy, but
get a.
Yeah.
Here, Linda, I'll give you a piece there,
Okay.
and then you guys.
Am I
Take
waiting
that
or
back
just
there.
do I
Yeah.
pop it in my mouth?
We'll wait it and do it all at the same time.
Okay. That's
Will,
what
you
it
want
looks
to lean
like
around
right
here so we can see everybody? Yeah, look at
Yeah,
this.
about a 1 inch by 1 inch piece. is what I
Slightly
got.
frozen because it was in our
Oh yeah.
tub in the back. Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
ready?
1, 2, 3.
That's some good,
Good
jerky.
flavor.
I
some
love
good
beef
jerky.
jerky.
Way better than last time.
Yeah, it's better than that goat jerky or whatever we were eating last time.
Kangaroo.
Oh man, this is good, dude. I'm gonna have to go get some.
And it's pretty good.
It's really good. It does have a little bit of spice, but
Just a little bit. It's not flaming hot though.
No.
That's really
It's
good.
like just right.
it's a really good jerky.
It might kind of creep back up on you. You guys want to go for another round here, or what are we
I'm
doing?
good.
I'm fine.
Show the front. That's what it looks like. If you want some really good beef jerky, look for the big black bull.
Flaming hot. What is it called?
Flaming
Will?
hot.
Potato.
Potato. Potato jerky.
Potato.
Yeah.
I like that. So we're heading off here along 64 West. And initially when we started out, we weren't sure where we were going to end up. We needed to get an investigation in tonight. So we're going to look up some urban legends and some things that might be out there beyond the veil of night.
Yes.
And the veil of the living, if you will. We did, however, actually get contact from somebody who has a haunted apartment for us to check out in Charlottesville. Not sure if we're going to be able to do some video there or get a case files out of it, but if we can, we will put together a video about the investigation. So it looks like our destination is going to be Charlottesville
Yes.
as of now, and see what unique place we can find to eat dinner.
Right.
See what else we might find along the way. You never know. We've been looking up a couple of things that seem interesting and potential possibilities of places for us to check out. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right. So we made it up here to Charlottesville, to the Sleep Inn. We stayed in this one before. Pretty classy hotel, I gotta say.
one. Yeah, we
Yeah.
this one.
Definitely a good sleep. So we're gonna go in here and check in and drop off our bags.
Yep.
And then perhaps look for something to eat maybe
Yes.
before heading over to this investigation.
Yes.
Some kind of a place we've never eaten at before. So
Yeah, it'd be nice.
there's an initiative to stay tuned.
Yes.
Don't turn it off yet. Okay, so we did some looking for a unique restaurant. We found a place called Fuzzy's Tacos. So we're gonna stop in here and get some Mexican food before heading over to this investigation.
Yep.
Not sure if it's a good choice. We'll see.
Places with names like Fuzzy's usually are a good choice, though.
I'm just saying I'm not sure if Mexican food is a good choice
Oh.
before the investigation.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, so Fuzzy's Taco looks like a pretty cool place,
It does. Actually, it's got a nice atmosphere. It's a little bit loud. Like, I don't like my restaurants extremely loud. But, you know, it's got all these TVs, all these sports going on. But it has some cool, like some nice bright colors, some cool lighting. It's got a little bit of an industrial feel to it. But overall, pretty neat.
Yeah, and it's interesting because it's not the kind of place where you sit down and wait for the waiter or waitress to come over.
Right.
You go up there, you order your food, and then when this little buzzer thing rings, you pick it up back here at Fuzzy's Taco Shop at the window there. Okay, so these are two things that I'm going to have to check out here on my food when it comes. We got the butt burning hot sauce habanero and the butt burning original. And I am a connoisseur, so I'm eager to try these hot sauces side by side, get a comparison. There it is, the food is ready. Okay, here it is. These are the fajita plates. It looks like you got the chicken
I did.
with some of the Mexican potatoes.
Yes.
And what was your other side there?
The other side was the black beans. They have some good looking black beans too.
Yeah, I too got the black beans.
Uh-huh.
And I got the beef fajita
Yeah,
plate.
look at that beef falling
Oh
off there.
man, look at that. Got to get that before that touched the table, but I'm going to risk it. I'm still going to risk it.
Take a few minutes to get one together, but I'm definitely putting one together, and I'm kind of looking forward to it. This meat looks really good.
It does. Yeah, it does.
And they give you plasticware when you go up to get your food on the tray up there at the serving station. They give you, there's plasticware up there, and it's actually pretty sturdy. It's not like the really cheap kind.
Yeah, nothing like a sturdy plastic.
Yeah, I like
stand
sturdy.
those flimsy forks.
Exactly. Yeah, they suck. But this is looking really good. The only thing is, I'm not sure they gave us enough of these taco things.
Oh yeah,
These
you're
little-
just gonna have to load them up there, I guess. What they give you?
I
three
guess I
of them?
will. 2,
That's not a whole lot.
3 is not a lot, but, and they're kind of small, but they are very hot, I
Yeah.
have to say. Quite hot. So I'm looking forward to this.
Okay.
All right.
Got it all put together there. Looking pretty good.
Yep.
Oh man, that looks good. What a good fajita right there, I'm sure. If it tastes as good as it looks, we're in business. We're in the right place.
I have to say, the meat and the onions and peppers has a lot of flavor to it. I venture to say more flavor to it than I've had in most of the Mexican restaurants I've gone to and had fajitas in. A lot of times you get the chicken, it's a little bit bland. They rely on the peppers and on the onions to give it more flavor, but it really tastes like they've seasoned up the meat quite a bit here, and it's extremely good. Very, very good.
Okay, so for my first burrito here, I'm gonna go right into the habanero sauce. And I'm just gonna some of this butt burning habanero sauce all over that there. Man, I can't wait. Love it when they put hot sauce on the table. Although it's probably not a good idea in this day and age, but I'm convinced that capsaicin is what has kept me from getting COVID and what has kept me healthy over the years. That's what's found in peppers. Here we go. Such a good burrito. So I gotta say, this hot sauce is very good. It's got a very good flavor. The heat is mild in my opinion. It's nothing that really lingers with you or even gives you a whole lot of a kick. But it's got good flavor, and that's one thing that's important to me in a hot sauce. All right, so Fuzzy's Tacos.
Yes.
Not a bad place.
No, not bad at all. I think my chicken was probably better than Jeff's beef was. His beef was a little bit dry.
A little
and
dry.
Not quite as flavorful as my chicken was. My
Right.
chicken had a lot of spice and a lot of flavor to it.
Yeah, I compared it to kind of like stroganoff, only like a little drier, like dry stroganoff.
Yeah, yeah, just that same type of beef. you know.
Took a
but-
while to chew on some of the pieces, but overall, yeah. Overall, it was pretty good, though.
Yeah, I would highly recommend the chicken. We did not try the shrimp. They also have shrimp fajitas
Yeah.
there that are available if you like seafood.
Quite a
So
variety.
that's something to
Tacos.
keep in mind. Yeah.
Baja tacos or something like that?
Yeah, they had all kinds of tacos and you know, all kinds of burritos and enchiladas and stuff like that. So
That's right.
but the one thing I have to say too is that the fountain drinks were mixed properly. You know, there's a lot of places you go where it's not enough carbonation or it's not enough syrup. They had the perfect mix. That was like the best Dr. Pepper I've had in a long time out of the fountain. So
Good Dr.
I'm quite
Pepper here.
impressed that
Come here
night,
for the
yeah.
Dr. Pepper, if
Yeah,
nothing else.
definitely. Yeah.
But we're going to head over to the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure how much of the investigation you're going to see here in this video.
Yeah.
Because like I said, when we're doing the investigations, if they let us record, we're focusing on getting the video of the investigation.
Right.
4K camera, compiling it into the Virginia Paranormal Case Files.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll try to check in, perhaps during the evidence review. We're going to be doing the evidence review right there on scene again.
Yes.
So we do an EVP session, review it,
Yeah.
and that way we find out what we have before we leave, and if there's any questions we need to hit again.
Right.
But I'm about 15 minutes down the road, so we're going to head over there and
Yep.
see what's going on. So we wrapped up the investigation, and we didn't take any video there as it was kept private.
Yes.
Not a whole lot going on, a couple of EVPs,
Yeah,
a little bit of
couple-
interaction with the REM pod.
Yep.
Nothing definite,
Right.
but some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
So we're wandering around Charlottesville afterwards because we're looking for a Sheets.
Yes.
And it takes us onto the campus of the University of Virginia,
Uh-huh.
right?
And we drive right by the Sheets the first time.
Didn't
because
even
it's
see
not
it.
a gas station.
No. It's a little like
Hole in the wall.
hole in the wall Sheets.
Yeah.
And I wanted to stop there.
Yeah, we did.
I did because it was unique Sheets. It's like a Main Street Sheets, which I'd never seen before.
Yeah, it was really strange.
Easy to miss, but the parking lot declined all of my credit cards for some reason.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's just the parking lot, not
yeah,
the credit
I'm
cards.
pretty sure it is. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So we gave up on that idea.
We did, but we found a place here called The Market.
Yes. I think it's an Exxon thing.
It might be.
Yeah, it seems like an Exxon.
But we're about to find out.
But it's the only convenience store in Charlottesville, so if you come into Charlottesville and you expect to find a convenience store, you can forget about it. Like, there's no 7-Elevens, there's no Wawas, there's no Sheets.
Yeah.
It's really kind of strange. It's like a black hole of convenience stores.
Right.
Like, there's nothing here.
Right. We were saying, like, because Thomas Jefferson, he designed a lot
He did.
in Charlottesville. Like
Yeah.
the University of Virginia, he was the architect for. He was the architect for Monticello. His house is here.
Right. He
You know.
obviously wasn't thinking about, the
He
late
didn't think
night
about
lunch you
convenience
run,
stores.
You know?
No.
Well,
So Thomas Jefferson, after Monticello and University of Virginia, a couple of other things, he said, you know what? I'm just going to stop there.
yeah.
I think if he was around in this day and age, there would probably be more Sheets
There
because
probably would.
Thomas Jefferson is a genius.
Yeah.
And I think if they need to bring him back, they need to find a
He
way
was,
to
yeah.
revive him or something like that, or get his spirit to come back and
Or this, yeah.
give a little bit of guidance in this city. Because after he passed away, I think they just gave up. They said, you know what,
Yeah.
we can't follow this up.
No.
So let's just stop designing stuff after this and let it
Right.
happen, let it come together, and whatever happens will happen.
Yeah.
And the end result is no Sheets, no 7-Eleven, no Wawa.
Yeah, there's little Exxons and Sunoco's and places like that to get gas, but no major convenience stores and no place that looks like it might serve like pre-made foods or anything like that. It's really it's odd. I'm almost vowed never to come here again.
Well, we'll probably be here a lot though. But as Thomas Jefferson is rolling over in his grave, let's go into the market.
And see what they got.
All right. So they got a chip selection.
Watch out.
Ooh, Gibble's Red Hot. That looks pretty good. Gibble's Barbecue.
I don't know what a Gibbles is.
Mr.
but-
B's Fun Food. They got some cotton candy.
Yeah.
Plethora of chips.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
A lot of Gibbles chips.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a, Charlottesville thing.
I've seen Gibbles at like Loves and stuff like that.
Have you?
Yeah, quite a
I
bit.
don't remember that.
Now, I do like Martin's, and they have a plethora of Martin's. And one thing I haven't seen before is Martin's Air Pop butter flavored popcorn. Here's one I've never seen before: Andy Capp's beer battered onion rings. Man,
Busy.
definitely got to try those. Fruit Loops Jumbo Snaps. Are these cereal or is these like?
I think
Eat 'em right out of the bag.
I don't know. Not quite sure what that is. kind of strange.
A new Biggs flavor that I've never seen before. Takis Fugo.
Yeah.
Sunflower seeds. I'm definitely going to have to try that.
Okay.
So we're here in the hotel room, and for some reason we're watching a VAPI video.
That's what we do.
We can't get enough of it, I guess, right? Yeah, we don't normally do that, but there's nothing good on TV, and Linda hasn't seen my last edit. But these Andy Capp's onion rings are amazing. Perhaps the best thing I've had since Andy Capp's fries.
They are really good. They're like Funyuns. They really are like Funyuns.
They are, but they got a little more substance to them. They're not as light and crispy as Funyuns.
Yeah, that's right.
A little more
little
crunch.
heavier. Right.
And since this episode of Gas, Grub, and Ghost turned out to be mostly about grub,
Yeah.
we better tell you what it tastes like. This is it right here, right? Beer battered flavored onion rings.
They are good.
And these things are on point.
They are good.
They are really good. I'm just going to take a little.
We like to get a good old hot fries, though, too.
Yes, I'm a big fan of the hot fries.
They are good.
Now, I will tell you, some people are going to disagree with this, but the hot fries are very good. A very good compliment to the hot fries are the Bahama Mama's pickled sausage. Yeah, or the firecracker pickled sausage.
Yeah, see, I dispute that.
I think it is. But we got some other snacks here we're going to be trying and filling you in as we go on how they are, because we know you're just dying to hear about it. So the strangest thing happened, all right? Apparently nowadays it is incredibly difficult to get a pizza past
After 1
midnight.
a.m.
After
Yes.
midnight.
Yeah.
Because I called Domino's at like 12:30.
Right.
And they're like, "Oh, you got the wrong Domino's," even though I called the closest one.
Yeah, we called all of them.
They can't deliver.
Seriously.
They can't deliver 3 miles down the road, apparently.
Right. Because
So,
they're closed.
so then I called Papa John's, who said they're open forever, and they're like 2 miles away.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, "Oh no, they're closed. They won't deliver down there."
Yeah.
And then these other ones that say they're open, they're closed. So I call this place called Christian's Pizza.
Yeah.
And Christian's Pizza, the guy answers the phone. He's like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Well, I'd like a large Hawaiian pizza." And it is snowing out here. Look at this.
Holy crap.
If you can see it, it is snowing, so it's awesome. But I said I want a large Hawaiian pizza. It's like, "Okay, 15 minutes," and he hangs up on me. And I'm like, "Don't you need my name? Like something." And so I called him back, and he's like, 15 minutes, I make the pizza, you come.
That's exactly right.
Because they won't deliver. So
That's how we talk.
I'm going to go down to Christian's Pizza, and I'm hoping there's a Hawaiian pizza waiting for me there. If not, I'm in a world of hurt because I am
know.
starving. And I guarantee you, I'm going to find some food at 1 o'clock in the morning. And
I know.
Domino's, I call them at 1:30.
Yes.
Or wait a minute, 12:30. They close at
12:30.
1.
12, yeah.
And you know
I
what?
guess
They
it
put
was
me on hold until 1 and then said, "Oh, we're closed."
I know. And it's snowing sass off right now. Like we
Yeah.
come out, like last time we came outside.
It wasn't
was just a
snowing.
little while ago, and it was not snowing.
But
And
they're
now
calling for a
it's
bit of snow
snowing.
up here, I think. So.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Back at our house, it was like a wintry
Yeah.
mix, which you never know what that's going to be. It might be mostly rain, it might be partially snow. But right now, I'm being hit by snow, so.
Let's go to
and it's
Christian's
quite
and get our
tense.
Hawaiian pizza before the guy gets pissed off. All right, so venturing off here into the snow, Linda decided to wait in the hotel, and I'm really hoping that I can come back with a pizza here. And here it is, Christian's Pizza. It says I'm arrived. I'm just gonna pull over here, see what happens. Seems like a pretty safe place to park. No parking anytime towaway zone. Let me pull up just a little more out of the towaway zone. And here we go. Let's get this Christian's Pizza. Christian's Pizza, yeah, nothing like some snow.
We saw good snow.
Good snow. It's been
This
a
is good
while.
snow.
Because I'm from Pocosin and we don't get snow down there.
Because of where?
Out near Yorktown. And it never snows out there.
What we got here?
I love it here.
It's not really cold, is it?
And you got pizza places that are open past midnight, which is one
this
thing
the only one I'm
that I love.
Yeah.
Christian's Pizza. Here it is right here.
Guess who's operating the pizza parlor?
Christian?
a North Korean.
Really? I
His
never would have
brother.
guessed that. Huh.
He's a North Korean. His brother owned it.
I'm eager to try this stuff.
And Latinos make the pizzas.
Nice.
And
nice.
I work here as a handyman.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm eager to get in here and try some of this.
Most of the time, let me tell you quickly.
Do you know there's no pizza places that are open past midnight? Like, no one will deliver past midnight.
Where?
Around here.
This one will.
They wouldn't
likes to
deliver.
make
I
the money.
can't pick it
He
up.
pays $5,000 a month with this. Anyway.
All right, so I'm here with CBK.
CDK.
And we're talking about reincarnation. And from your intro to this, I can tell that you had some very interesting thoughts on reincarnation.
We're given life to be bonded with our God and not to be diminished to the eternal, not damnation, but eternal. You're done for, yeah? Because some people are done for,
Right.
like Hitler.
Yeah, done.
Not Hitler is done. Not Hitler. Hitler is not done for. But some people are just done.
Right.
Hitler is the exception to the rule.
Right, like you have your chance and that's it.
He might have a little eternal hell. But normal people they're just a little bit. They're just done for.
Right.
Right. There's no such thing as eternal damnation. Hitler probably had to come back a few times himself.
He had to do a couple of retakes on
I
that.
met that little one time. He was in a wheelchair.
Who, Hitler?
Yeah, and he was gnawing his teeth off right here in Charlottesville.
I don't.
He was in a wheelchair pushed by a homeless woman.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and
I'm not surprised.
he had a
one bit.
retake on life. He just go, well, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, you have no idea some of the stuff I've heard.
Yeah, anyway. So anyway, that not eternal though. The boy ended up going, oh shit, I won't do that again.
Right. Learn my lesson.
No,
This is
that.
not
No, I
happening.
ain't gonna do it again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like the Buddha now. I'm gonna go, give me nirvana, please. So anyway. Actually, life is eternal because God created it.
Yeah. Amen.
And the broader your mind gets, the closer we get to the Creator.
That's a great take on it. I think it is.
Love and peace.
Love and peace. Right. Because if we don't have peace, we have the world in pieces.
That world is in trouble right now.
We're in trouble.
God, we're in big trouble.
Welcome to 2021. We thought it was going to be better.
Nuclear configurations like the Russians and the North Koreans and the Iranians and the Chinese all wanting to take down America with EMPs, electromagnetic pulse, and it can't be whoever drops it from the sky can't figure who's going to figure out who did it.
Right.
I mean, that motherfucker comes out of space.
No, they're not going to know.
No, you can't blame it on somebody when it
comes
blows
out of
up,
space.
When it blows up in the stratosphere, who's going to prove who did it? I mean, if one drops on the ground, you might be able to detect what you ever did. But goddamn, if they turn our lights off, if one of the powers that are pissed off with us turns our lights off, guess what's going to happen?
We're not going to know who did it.
No, we're going to self-destruct.
That's
With
true.
no lights. We're going to self-destruct.
That's true.
I mean, it'd be chaos.
Yeah, ultimate
You
chaos.
won't go to the pizza house.
See, and that's
There
a
won't be
bad
no lights
thing.
on in the pizza house.
If I can't get pizza,
Oh,
that
you're
is
gonna
a
go-
bad thing.
In all the stores, all the stores in America, well, everywhere the EMP devastates the electricity, which would be like a lot of them, they'll all be taking. I mean, you talking about some serious looting. I mean, some serious.
Like Detroit will have nothing
Nothing,
on this.
nothing, like no looting ever been. And then if you got a generator somewhere in Virginia, you know, when you think you're safe, and you got your lights on,
Right.
guess what? The hordes are gonna come there, and they're gonna be hordes of them. They're gonna think, oh, there's food there.
Yeah, because you got lights on.
Yeah,
If you got lights, you got pizza.
yeah. No, you don't.
Hence-
You got
hence
canned beans,
Christians.
canned beans, whatever, water, tobacco. alcohol,
Right.
whatever they.
Whatever.
And
At least you got light.
if you got lots of guns, they got lots of guns too.
Right.
They just stole them all.
There's no, then we're safe.
No,
It's
it won't
not
be
gonna be safe.
with the lights out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, serious. This is serious. And you know what the only solution to it is? Peace and love.
Peace and love. Peace or the world in pieces.
Absolutely.
Right? That's a song from the Sons of the Pioneers.
Okay.
Old Adam. You ever hear the Sons of the Pioneers? You ever listen to them?
Nope.
No, you never listen to the Sons of the, you know Roy Rogers.
No, tell me about it.
Roy Rogers was one of the singing cowboys back in the 1940s. Comic books about him, everything. And he was a hero, an American hero. And he started out singing with this band, the Sons of the Pioneers. And after 85 years, these guys are still going. It's not the original members, but they're still going. They're still singing. They're singing those old cowboy songs. Being out on the range. Out on the range is probably, when all this stuff that we're talking about kicks off, it's going to be the only safe place.
Yep, that's good.
Out off the grid, in the
That's
middle of nowhere.
That's good.
You know, and I love camping. So I can take a tent.
I've been homeless many times. I can do it.
Yeah. Take a tent. Just give me a Coleman tent. You know, or Northwest Territory tent, the ones from Kmart. Go out there off the grid and just live. I'll be happy.
Eat squirrels.
I will eat some squirrels. Squirrel jerky, squirrel steak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Deep
I do.
fried squirrel, roasted squirrel, you name
Throw
it.
some nuts out there. Come again, oh my God, you now.
Like right now, I'm so hungry. I will take a squirrel pizza
Squirrel pizza.
from Christians.
They ain't serving a squirrel pizza, dumbass. They ain't doing it.
That's why I got the Hawaiian.
No,
But if they had a
well, I don't
squirrel
know.
pizza,
You never
could put out
know.
an
You
order.
never know what kind of meat he's putting over there. Hey, now this is a. Let's have a little comedy in this one. All right. So, and this is a good one. This is a good one.
All right.
So I was in Southern California, like 20 some years, 30 years ago. Mm-hmm. And there was a Korean family, Korean group of families that moved into a sector of near Long Beach. And they commune together. You know how ethnic people do. They come and die together, right?
Right. They have like the little cliques and stuff like that.
Yeah. They came to this community, and the neighbors got the missing dogs and cats. This is a hoot. This is a good one. This is not. I'm not making this up. They got the missing dogs and cats.
And so the Koreans moved in, and they started missing dogs and cats.
and the authorities came in, and the authorities said, "What's going on?" And they said, "If it comes in my yard, it's fair game."
Or fair pizza, right?
Whatever, fair game. If it came through their yard, they killed and ate it. Goddamn, don't let your cat down in Korea anymore. Your dog will be fair. I'll be dog.
So there you have it. Keep your cats in the house and your dogs on a leash, and you'll be safe.
Yeah.
You'll be good. You'll be good.
It really happened. If you don't believe me, Google it.
So we're here, CDK,
Oh, Kenny West.
talking about the climate change.
Yeah. Now because it's gotten warmer, the rats are proliferating. Because under normal circumstances, the deep freezes in the temperate zone,
Right?
the rats can't smell their food because it freezes.
Right.
Mostly restaurant food. I don't know, they might not be doing too well right now because the restaurants shutting down, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure of this. But before COVID-19. Anyway, it's gonna be this way in the near future because COVID-19 is gonna be over. Rats normally die off in the winters because of lack of food, starvation. But because it's gotten warmer and warmer, they've been proliferating exponentially.
Right.
And
right.
I developed a mousetrap that was a live mousetrap that I was able to capture. And it's not your little typical little dumb shit on the internet that fits one mouse.
Right.
It's a mechanical device. I developed this in my brain. It's a municipal rat trap that municipalities, New York, Chicago, Washington, Philadelphia, all these cities were going to buy one.
This sounds like what a rat trap.
What? It's not a live catch. It's a mechanical device that I've got in my brain. And at the bottom of the trap, the kill is nitrogen. Nitrogen.
Really?
Yeah. Like
That's a very interesting
it's
take
fucking
on
kill.
it.
It's kill.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And it's a heavy element.
So have you marketed this?
No, because I don't have no money to do it.
Who does, right?
Yeah, well,
I
I want Bill Gates to have it.
I barely have money to get pizza. And I'm illegally parked, so if I get a ticket, I'm gonna have less money.
I want to give it away. And if I get residuals for it, the residuals I want is I want to be the boss of it.
Yeah, you should.
I'd be the
That's it.
The
Like,
director.
I'll
The
manage
director.
it. I'll say where it goes and what it, you know.
Yeah, I'll say where it goes and how it's done,
Absolutely.
and get a salary for it.
Yeah,
And I'm sure I'll be satisfied with $100,000 a year.
I think that would be awesome.
Man, and I don't want to make millions off of it. I just want to give it to the world.
Yeah,
Have a
That-
nice place to live instead of sleep.
that's a good thing because think about helping people and getting rid of the rats.
And we can do the mousetrap too.
And that's going to be a serious thing coming up in 2021.
It's going to, yeah. When we get over the coronavirus, because climate change is not changing.
The climate change is on. It's on. It's a real thing. It's happening.
I was on the internet yesterday. I'm an internet freak. I got a homeless shelter I use called the Haven.
Right?
I spend hours and hours a day with nothing else to do but see what's going on. Yeah. And like beautiful places all over the planet
Right.
are being destroyed.
Sad. It's really sad.
In ecosystems. And in places like Bangladesh, they're in major jeopardy.
Right? Right?
Floridians. Miami. That Miami take a dive because they don't believe in Republican
Right.
assholes.
Those Republicans.
Let that Republicans take a let their property go in the water. Who gives
Let those Republicans
try to
say.
move into Virginia.
All right. So that was Kenny. And he was a guy I met down at Christian's Pizza while I was waiting for my Hawaiian pizza to be made. And I gave him a slice of pizza. Talked with him a little bit about reincarnation, some other interesting topics. We're going to go inside the hotel now, though, get out of the snow and see how this Christian's Hawaiian pizza tastes. I'm excited because I love pizza. I am a connoisseur. And I always like to try new pizza places. So I can't wait to see how this Hawaiian pizza tastes. And perhaps next time Linda won't send me out alone to get the pizza after she sees this interview that I did with this gentleman. Because that's the kind of things I get into when I'm out on my own. Just random interviews with people I meet. So here it is, the Hawaiian pizza from, I forgot the name of the place, Christian's.
Yeah, it's sort of falling apart. It looks like there's a piece of missing.
Yeah, I gave a piece to Kenny.
Kenny?
Yeah, I'm about to show you who Kenny is in a minute here.
Show me who Kenny is.
All right,
He's
but
eating our
let me
pizza.
tell you what happened. So apparently there's two Christian's pizzas. I went down to the one and I parked and I went up to it, all the lights were off. And I called the guy, I was like, hey, I'm outside the door and it looks like all the lights are off. He's like, no, it's this address. So he gave me another
Was he
address.
angry when he said it?
No, but it was up by UVA.
Okay,
So I went up by UVA, I parked illegally.
right.
I went and I talked to this guy named Kenny, and I did a whole interview that's on here with this guy named
Really?
Kenny, and I gave him a piece of pizza afterwards for doing the interview with me.
Nice.
That was his payment.
Okay.
But I can't wait to dig into this because I am
looks
one
good.
person that after all the pizza places are closed, I managed to get pizza. Have I failed yet?
No.
No, I got people
never.
from like Hampton to deliver to Pocosin.
Right, which was like 15 or 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they normally would not deliver that
No,
far.
so I come through with the pizza, and I'm eager to try this Christian's pizza. So it was. Now he threw this pizza up there, and I saw the box sitting up
Like,
there, but he didn't
like
call
threw
me
it
or
up there?
anything. So I'm sitting there talking to Kenny, and
Who's
like I'm
Kenny?
thinking like this has got to be my pizza. So I go up and I ask him, "Is this mine?" He's like, "Oh yeah," and he gives it to me. He's like, "You want me to heat it up again?" I was like, "No, just take it." So it might be a little cold, but let's see what it,
It
tastes
doesn't
like.
look cool.
No.
It looks fairly
I
hot.
will show you who Kenny is.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of a snowy day outside the hotel room here in Charlottesville. And with snowy days, I don't think the camera ever really captures the true look of the snow, you know, because you can
Yeah.
see light flakes falling and stuff that we can see that don't seem to be picked up on the camera as well. Trees all covered in snow is nice out there.
Yeah, it's a good amount of snow on the ground too.
Yeah,
Nice.
we don't get a whole lot, you know, out where we are.
No, we don't.
We only had our first one the other day, and then
First one
it was
in like,
gone by noon.
Yeah, first one in like 3 years.
Yeah, that's right.
we
That's
used
right.
to get more, but not anymore.
But I will tell you, what is really nice is a snowy day with some scrambled eggs, bacon, Waffle House waffles,
Uh-huh.
and a hot cup of Waffle House coffee.
Yeah.
I can almost taste it right now. So,
Yeah. We'll see. See what the weather brings.
oh,
We got to check the weather ourselves.
yeah,
Make
Sure.
sure that the weather's not going to be getting worse.
that's right. So Waffle House isn't happening.
No,
It's carry out only.
for some reason. Yeah.
It's carry out only.
Yeah, we've been going to Waffle House all this time. Maybe, I don't know, maybe they've had a resurgence of coronavirus in the area and they decided to close.
Maybe. It has something to do with the snow. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know.
But we gotta find somewhere for breakfast. All right. So breakfast at Sheets seemed to be the place we had to go with.
Yeah, because it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of other places that had the option of breakfast. So,
And IHOP wasn't even open altogether.
yeah, comes your platter, comes with
The
scrambled
breakfast
eggs.
platter.
Yep,
Some scrambled eggs, hash browns, and bacon.
yep.
Toast
they-
on the side.
And they even put a fork in there for
Oh
you.
yeah, we like those plastic forks. I remember talking about that.
Yeah, these are the sturdy kind. I
Yeah.
like the sturdy kind.
What you got?
I got a breakfast sandwich. I just wanted something kind of plain. So I went with it ham, egg, and cheese on a
man.
muffin.
That looks good.
Yeah, that sounded kind of good to me today. I don't want anything with a bunch of crazy sauces, you know, not when we first wake up. So that's what I got.
So the breakfast at Sheets was pretty good. Wasn't necessarily my first choice,
Right.
but it wasn't bad. It
Yeah.
wasn't bad. Not that I was expecting it to be bad. The only reason I think it wasn't our first choice is because
We had our
We were-
hearts set on
Waffle House, and we were hoping to
Yeah.
have a place where you could sit down,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But moseying on down the road here,
Yep.
stopping at a Wawa to get some coffee.
Mhm.
And we're not far from Richmond and still got a good bit of snow on the ground, but it
Yeah.
stopped falling, it seems,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate because I was hoping for a lot of snow. Go back and go sleigh riding, but
Right.
I think back our way we're
happen.
probably not going to have any.
Nope. So I'm getting some more of this winter reserve because the last couple times I've had it, it's been really, really good. Even black. and black coffee's not that great, but this is pretty good stuff, and it's a limited edition, so it's not something we'll be able to get very often.
That's right, and I feel like this is my third time getting it this weekend. For some reason, I can't remember when the second time was, but I know the first time I had to mix it with regular.
Right, second time we get to it.
So we're headed back, almost not too far out now, past Richmond, and mostly rain over here. The snow's not covering the trees as it was up where we were, and all that beautiful scenery.
Sad.
But definitely some pretty cool adventures this weekend. I'm not sure the video here captured the whole entirety of it.
Right.
You know, starting with the investigation Friday night, and then our wandering journey yesterday. Not a whole lot of ghosts here
No.
in the video, but
That happens.
yeah, and the focus of this is also just kind of taking you along on the trip with us, and
Right.
the investigation this weekend that we were allowed to record. We'll definitely have that video out in the coming week or two here. Like I said, it might be out before this video's out. It might be up already. And if it is, I'll link it at the end.
Yeah.
So if it's up already, I'll link it at the end of this video so you can stay tuned and click on it if you didn't see it already. If it's not linked at the end of this video, it just simply means it's not posted yet.
Right.
We'll see what happens there. But as we were standing in Wawa, I was thinking, and came up with this idea of something that I think we're going to try to put out here, right? And hopefully it'll be a little interactive, a little fun, is Gas, Grub, and Ghosts Bingo, right? So we're thinking of putting up like a virtual bingo thing, and it's got like squares on it that have sheets, Wawa, anytime somebody says connoisseur,
Yes.
anytime somebody eats something spicy, obnoxious bite,
Yep.
and like you play bingo as you watch,
Yeah, that would be cool.
you know, and then you just comment like bingo when you got it.
Yeah. People are always looking for extra things to do because they're stuck at home a lot now. So.
Right. So something to maybe keep a little more attention or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a fun thing. But we want to thank you for joining us. Check out the Paranormal Pub Table.
Right.
And we had a comment. I'd have to look back at the specific one. We didn't do our viewer comments like we normally do.
Right.
But somebody mentioned viewer ghost stories. So people that are watching, they have ghost stories or experiences that they'd like to share.
Yeah.
And they said you should read them on the podcast.
That's true.
We'd like to do that. We would like to do that. So if you have a ghost story, and some people, if they're willing, we'd even like to invite them on to talk to us.
Yeah.
We'd like to chat with some of you at the Paranormal Pub Table,
Right.
have you call in and do a little pub table chat about your experiences, maybe even get you in on the question of the day. We'd like to bring some of our viewers in and see what their opinions are firsthand on the question of the day. So that'd be a cool thing.
Yes, it
But
would.
if you have a story, you're interested in talking with us at the pub table, contact us. You can go on our website, vaparanormal.com, and check the junk box when we respond, because sometimes when we respond to that, it seems to go to people's junk boxes, because I can't tell you how many cases we get through there where we'll respond. They don't leave a phone number, and we'll respond, but we never hear anything from them again. It's like they never got the email, and it never goes through. So leave a contact number, and we'll be in touch. Until next time, I want to thank you all for joining us. I'm Jeff.
I'm Linda.
And remember, there's much more to see in the dark.